Okay,
Break up the bottle jack.
we gotta break out the bottle jack. We've already tried one,
Two jacks.
yep, 3 jacks. I'm gonna try to take and check out the install these guys did. I'm here at the man himself. Where's Wayne? You seen Wayne? Anyhow,
He's around here.
he's around here. All right,
It's a busy man.
he's busy. All right, we gotta break up the bottle jack. Get Dixie up in the air so we can check out her front here. Okay, we got this side apart. Everything's off, and we found the missing part that was in my floorboard when I went to pick her up. So yeah. Now we'll do the other side, make sure there's no missing parts on that side, and I'm gonna grease this first, and then we'll put it back together. Yeah, so Wayne has this badass Hemi 6.1. 6.1. That's a big freaking motor. Hell, anyhow, big ass Super B, fully decked out. Supposed to be fast. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later. Maybe he'll take us for a drive. My insurance is up to date, as a matter of fact, so that's good. So yeah. But yeah, 6.1 liter Super B. So I finally got this side off, and all the spacers are there. What's real funny is, see that little bolt holding the sensor for the ABS, and also where we grease them? It has a proper Allen bolt. Now over here, on this side, they apparently lost the Allen bolt, and they used that little bolt right there instead of the Allen bolt. And that's, I don't know why would you do that? These hubs that came off, the stock hubs, they have the Allen wrench as well. They could have just taken one of the Allen bolts from the stock hubs and replaced them where they lost the ones that came with the these locking hubs. So yeah, made no sense why they didn't do that. You know, instead of putting in a bolt in there that might not be the same size and could have stripped out these threads right here. We'll find out when Wayne gets out here. And she's setting up over there. I think Wayne's gonna do a video, so that's gonna be cool if he does. All right, guys. Out. All right, we're behind the scenes here.
Oh wait, hold on.
Wayne's making a video for his channel. Here goes Wayne.
Tell me when.
What? Go ahead. Hey friends, Wayne over here at the Ram Man Inc. Don't forget the Inc. Hey, we got a client bought this 5500. We're just going through this install. He got it installed just recently, and we just wanted to take this opportunity to show people a couple things. And Jay right here, he's getting ready to just grease this hub right here. Now, we tell people to, you know, to grease your hubs about every 25,000 miles. And we know for a fucking fact that nobody's going to do that. About 1 in a billion do that. And if you'll remember all your factory service manuals from back in the day, they always specified 50,000 miles. It didn't matter what brand, what model, or whatever. They wanted you to pop your wheel bearings apart and replace them or re-grease them. So, you know, if you're doing anything like that, you're gonna be good to go. It's just nice to know that you can grease these things or re-grease them, and that's the secret. God bless you, God bless America, and happy trucking. A friend of mine brought his 5500 in, 5500, and just got these hubs installed just recently, and I wanted to take this opportunity to show people a couple things that don't talk about much anymore. It's been years since the development, but I wanted to bring it up again and really put this in perspective. So when we were developing this, I had the opportunity that I needed to keep all the dimensions exactly correct right here. I had the opportunity that I needed to make up about 150 thousandths. or 0.150. So we could have easily come up with a drilled plate, real fancy deal that pressed on here and did all that, and you could go all really far out and make something that looked like it wasn't even 2 pieces. And then something dawned on me. You know, going back to my brake heritage and everything, all these trucks have problems. They fade too fast. People complain about the Dodge trucks not being good enough, not the backs, not the fronts, and all this. And so I got to thinking about, you know, a little bit of Indy knowledge and stuff from the 80s and 90s. Well, look here. What you have to understand about something is, you know, all a brake system does is transfers kinetic energy into heat energy. All a rotor does is a heat sink. Its whole purpose is to soak up massive amounts of heat in a very short time. And I'll tell you something, I'll give it in perspective. I was once asked, well, what's the most powerful system on a vehicle? And of course I told the old boy, well, it's the damn engine, it's the motor. And he said, no, you're a fool. The brake system on a vehicle is the most powerful system on any vehicle. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? He said, well, you know what? If you got a car that has 500 horsepower and they can do the 1/4 mile in 10 seconds, well, you know what? To slow that same vehicle down in 10 seconds, you have to be able to absorb 500 horsepower in 10 seconds. But nobody stops in 10 seconds. They don't stop in 5 seconds. So at 5 seconds, you'd have to absorb 1,000 horsepower. And at 2.5 seconds, it's about 1,500. These rotors typically have to absorb about 500 or 1,000 horsepower at any certain time within 2 or 3 seconds. So this is what gets hot. And if this is in direct contact with the hub all the time, the rotor heats up the hub and the bearings get hot, and of course that's why they wear out faster. So if you use some spacers like Indy and NASCAR used to do, and some different materials, you cut down the surface area by about 1/5. The contact is about 1/5. So right there, the heat transfers about 1/5 the speed, so you have all that time of cooling off. And then on top of that, because of the round spacers, you get the air moving through all of the time, constantly keeping this cool, just like a rotor's vented for that sole purpose. It's the exact same concept and idea. So that's why we went with it, and that's why today, almost 6 years out, we have 0 Timken bearing failures from heat or grease. We have had 0 until this day. A phenomenal thing. God bless you, God bless America, and happy trucking.
There he goes, guys. Wayne himself putting Dixie in one of his videos. Actually, 2 of them, maybe. All right, guys. Later. Wayne setting up to do another video here at the Ram Man Inc.